What's up, everyone? Criddle here, and I'm going to talk about the ultimate Freyna farm. As you can see, I finished all 3 of my pieces. I've got them cooking now. I've got about 15 and a half hours to get the code, and I'm going to talk about the code here at the end. But I'm going to show you the best ways that I found to get these. So we are going to look right over here in the access info. We're going to go to Descendants, and we're going to scroll all the way down here to Ultimate Freyna. And we're going to click right here. The Echo Swamp is by far the best way to do this. There's a couple reasons for that. You can do either of these if you choose to, but the Echo Swamp is the easiest one. And there's a second bonus to it. So if you take a look at the Echo Swamp, you can come right here. You do need a Sharon to do this. You're going to be getting the Amorphous Material 83 variant AB. Once you get one of those, you can run straight over here to the Void Fusion Reactor, open it up, and hopefully you get the item you want. If you don't, you run right back over here and do this again. It takes about 1 minute to run from here to the Void Fusion Reactor, kill the boss, and run back, assuming you have a decent weapon. But even still, it very quickly you can do that. The second reason you want to do these is because this place drops the macro biogel that you need for your catalyst if you are building catalysts and trying to use those on your weapons and descendants, which most of us are. So this is another reason to do it here. You're going to get 2 things at the same time. So that goes over the Enhanced Cell Blueprint. The next one is going to be the Ultimate Freyna Stabilizer Blueprint. The one that I personally did for this is going to be the hard mode version down here of the Swamp Walker. And the reason I did this one is because the Caligo Ossuary today is the hard mode, 400% hard mode dungeon. So you're going to be getting those vouchers that you're going to want to have for tomorrow night whenever ETA 0 shows up on the weekends. He's a great, or this is a great one to do. You can also do just the regular hard mode version of that. And every time you do it, it takes about 5 minutes to do this dungeon, and you get 2 chances at it. Then you can go straight in and do the Swamp Walker, and hopefully you get the item that you want. Now, if you are not strong enough to do the hard mode version of that or do the Swamp Walker, then I would probably recommend doing either one of these 2 up here. They're both very easy, Stunning Beauty being the easiest one. So I would recommend Stunning Beauty. The only problem with this is that you do have to do the block Kuiper mining with this one, or with the other one here, you have to do the White Knight Gulch block Kuiper mining. These are not guaranteed drops every time you do it. They could take up to 15 or even 20 minutes if you have not a great group. They can take as little as 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less depending on how good your group is. But they take some time and they're not guaranteed to drop. So again, I recommend doing this one right here for the Swamp Walker. Go to Caligo Ossuary, get 2 of those, go into the Swamp Walker, take him out, and hopefully you get the item that you want. Last one here is going to be the Ultimate Freyna Spiral Catalyst Blueprint. The one that I personally did for this is going to be the Devourer one. There are 2 different ways that you can do this one. So the Devourer one is obviously if you are able to do the harder difficulty dungeons and you're able to solo Devour, this is by far the best way because you can do the Vespers hard mode here, Shelter, very quickly. Another dungeon you can do in about 5 minutes or less. And you get 2 chances, assuming you get the score that you need, which is not very difficult to do. And then you just go do Devour. He's probably the easiest of all of them to solo. If you have, a Lepic or Haley or, a lot of different characters have builds that you can solo Devour. And if you can't solo Devour, you can do this one in a group, and it's not too difficult. Now, if you want to just go and do all of this solo, maybe you only have a Sharon, then you want to come down here to Kingston. This is also a 10% drop chance, but you do have to wait the full minute. So you would come here to Kingston, try to get the item that you want. It's only a 25% chance to drop, but you can do it solo and you can do it kind of, while you're working or whatever else you're doing. Hopefully you get the item, and then you would want to come right over here to open it up. This is actually a very, very easy fusion reactor, in my opinion, to do. It does spawn 2 enemies, I believe, on this one. So you just kill the first enemy, then you kill the second enemy. This also does drop, I believe, if I'm correct, it drops the some canisters that you need for your energy activator, I think, on that one. So this one's also a very good one to do if you want to do it solo and you want to get a lot of those canisters. So those are the 2 options there. And then finally, you want to come down here to the Ultimate Freyna code. What I am choosing to do for this one in particular is Dead Bride. The reason I am choosing to do Dead Bride here is because today is Forgotten's for your 400% dungeon, so you're guaranteed to get 2 of these every single run, and you can run through this in about 5 minutes or less. If you have to, you can do the Forgotten's on the regular harder mode or just regular hard mode, either the 100% or the 250%. 250% you can potentially get 2 drops of it, so make sure you're doing that if you are trying to do this when it's not the 400% mode. And then so 5 minutes you can get guaranteed 1, maybe 2 of those. Other options for this would probably be a White Knight Gulch, this right here. So you can go right down here and get this item. And then you would open it up, I believe, where is that one at? I believe it's right over here that you open it up at. So you would come down here. Those are the 2 options that I recommend for this one. But of course, this one is probably the easier one to do. Swamp Walker, you can do this one. This one does have a 15% chance to do or to get. So if you look here, this one's got a 15% chance. These all are 6% chance. I still recommend doing these because you're guaranteed to get 2 chances every about 5 minutes. This one is not guaranteed. This one's guaranteed 2 chances every about 5 minutes. This one's a 25% chance, so you can solo it. But if you want to try this one, you can, or maybe you're leveling up some characters, you can go through this and level up some characters, but it does take a minimum of about 15 minutes. You do have to go through this neutralize void experiment and get I think to at least the second wave of that before you have a chance of getting the item that you want, and it's only a chance. So that is it for this video. Hopefully that helps you out in farming your Ultimate Freyna, and I would love to see some more people out there with Ultimate Freyna. She's absolutely amazing with her Contagion build. As soon as I get mine cooked, I'm going to be building her up, and we'll be making an Ultimate Freyna build video, so be sure to look out for that. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye!